Now, with the OEM hose here, the nice thing about this kit is that it comes with 2 new replacement hoses, which actually is replacing a weak spot in this design. Now, this particular hose, and I've pulled back a little bit of this neoprene style shielding to show you the hose. These corrugated ridges over time, as this pipe moves, can start to crack. And actually, you know what? If I move this a little bit, I can actually feel it crack just a little bit. So this hose can crack, which also will cause leaks and all kinds of other issues. So we're going to replace it, but we need to take the ends off this hose. It's really easy. All you need to do is take a heat gun, and if you don't have one, you can always use a hair dryer if that's what you need. But just use a heat gun, warm this up, and these ends will pop clean off, and we're going to transfer them to the new hoses. So go ahead and take those off, and I'll show you the next step. I've jumped forward a little bit because the assembly is so easy. The can itself, you've got all of these 2.5 millimeter little screws that go on the top, and it allows you to put it at different angles to the mount arm. In this case, with this car, you want to take the 2 of the closest screws, so you take both of those out. Now the mounting bracket itself, you've got 13 millimeter bolts here and here, the OEM bolts. Go ahead and take those out, mount the bracket in place, and put the supplied 13 millimeter bolts back in, and you can just put them in tight. You don't have to torque them down or do anything crazy. You take out these 2.5 millimeter Allen bolts, and then you can mount your can. Now the can as well has these 2 inlet pipes with O-ring gaskets that go on the inside. So make sure that you put the O-rings on before you screw these into place, and then you can just take a wrench and just tighten these down snugly. So both of the inlets are set for the can itself. Okay, now that you've taken your breather hose off and you've taken the ends off, now what we need to do is we need to arrange to get the ends in the right location. So the shorter pipe is easy. The bend side goes on the crankcase side right here, and the orientation of the connection itself doesn't matter because it's all the same all the way around. But you do want to make sure your hose clamp is not in the way. So what I'll usually do is I'll slide my hose clamp up kind of loose, I'll move it around, it's in the right location, then I'll tighten it down. And you can see where it's already positioned to fit into the can perfectly. Now with the longer hose, the bend is going to be at the top, at the can. The long straight section is going to be down below. And this takes a little bit of configuration to get it in the exact right angle. Now remember that sensor you had to unplug. That has to go straight down, and this flange is where that T20 bolt goes. So when you set this in here, what I'll usually do is I'll just set the pipe into place without the hose clamp on. I'll just set the pipe into place, kind of manipulate it around, get it into the right location. I know my hand's right in the way right at the moment, but get it right in the right location where you can tell that the flange is going to go in right, and it's all going to go in right, just like that. And then you can set it in. You can see where the hose is going to fit perfectly. So now this is all perfect. And I'd slide my hose clamp down and I tighten my hose clamp so it's set and set perfectly. So now this hose is in the right place.